Aston Villa 2, Arsenal 1, and that is extremely disappointing. It was a very, 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 very poor performance from Arsenal. The poorest I've seen us all season. I thought Chelsea was bad. That was worse, in my opinion. If I'm being harsh, I couldn't care less. Genuinely couldn't care less. Because from minute 1 to minute 95, Aston Villa wanted that game more than Arsenal. And if you think I'm going to give anyone grace today, you've got another thing coming. You've got another thing coming. Okay? Because too many times I saw Aston Villa wanting the first ball more, the second ball more. Too many sloppy passes all the way throughout the game from Arsenal players in the midfield. Not wanting the ball enough, not attacking enough. Aston Villa played like the home side today, and I knew that if you allowed the likes of Morgan Rogers, the likes of McGinn, the likes of Tielemans, if you allow these players to get onto the ball, they will cause us problems. Too many times Aston Villa attacked, and every time they attacked, I felt danger. I felt so much danger, and I didn't see that from my Arsenal side today. I didn't see that from the team that was top of the league. I didn't see that from the team that was 18 games unbeaten now. Now we've lost. We've lost that now. Lost that now. Poor performance. This is not going to be a positive match reaction. So if you're looking for any positivity, you leave now. Leave now. Leave now. Leave now. Leave now. Leave now. Subscribe to Arsenal TV though, and make sure you like the video as well. Where do I start? Where do I start? Because my head is gone. Like, my head is absolutely gone, people. Where do I start? I did say in the preview yesterday that it was going to be very important in both boxes with Emi Martinez and David Raya. Wasn't sure if Emi Martinez was going to start, but he did get his start. Made a great save tipped the ball over the bar from Odegaard. David Raya made some key saves as well. Very key saves. But too many times Watkins was allowed to the freedom of running at our the box. Too many times. Whether it was Tielemans on the ball or Rodgers on the ball, McGinn on the ball, and they want to make a pass. All Arsenal players are doing is standing there, looking at them, going in closer, coming in closer, and then the ball's already gone. For the Matty Cash goal, I can't remember who swings it in the box for Matty Cash, but there are literally 2 Arsenal players that's watching the ball and allowing the ball time to come in. It's poor. This was the poorest performance of the season. This was Arsenal's poorest performance of the season. I was so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. I want to big up Mikel Arteta because he made the changes at half-time that we needed. Marino wasn't in the game. Eze wasn't in the game today. They just weren't in the game today. Marino kept falling over too much. I was so annoyed at Mikel Marino today. But he makes the changes and he brings on the Gyökeres and he brings on the Trossard. And Mr. Clutch, again, pops up with a goal. Beautiful play down the right-hand side between Saka and Ben White as well, interchanging. Calafiori was there. I think Calafiori was there as well. I think Saka sends it right across the box, bobbles around the defenders, and then Trossard gets a shot in goal. After that, I'd say Arsenal had, a decent 10, 15 minutes of possession on the ball, knocking it along. But I'm saying in this moment, we need to get another goal. We need to go on top. And when we came out for the second half, like I said, we had about a 15-minute spell. And then after that, Aston Villa started growing into the game again. And then I just laid down. I just laid down, and it was a point. It was a point in the game where I was just waiting for Aston Villa to score, because they were the team that looked like they were going to score. That was the team that looked like we were going to score. Not us, Aston Villa. Every time they came forward, whether it was Watkins or when Marlon came on in the second half, or it was Rodgers, or it was McGinn. Every time Aston Villa got into our box, I was a nervous wreck because they got into our box too many times. Zubimendi wasn't great today. Rice tried today. Saka tried today. Odegaard was picking the strings around. He was decent. But decent is not good enough when you want to win a Premier League title. I expected the league leaders to turn up to Villa Park today and win because we are the league leaders and we are the best team in the league. That we are. Maybe not on form, but we are. Do we have defensive injury worries? Yes. Doesn't matter. I do not care. I really don't care about our injuries because the 11 that went out there today, I still expected to win the game and they didn't. Now, are the players tired? Mikel's been talking about the fixture schedule, congestion, everything else, this, that, and the other. I do not care today. Today, I don't care because that's not the performance I wanted to see. It's not. It's really, really not. And now we need to see Wagwan. Villa now, 3 points behind us. Man City, if they beat Sunderland, which they will now. Man City will go and beat Sunderland now. And then they will be 3 points behind us. That's what it is. Winning a league is not easy. We know that winning a league is not easy. It's not easy at all. But even when, right? Even when it's 1-1 in the 95th minute, if you cannot win the game, do not lose it. And we lost it. And we deserve to lose. Arsenal deserved to lose today. We deserved it. What more can I say? What more can I actually say? Timber was decent, got caught out a little bit. Hincapié was getting caught out at times. Calafiori is now missing the next game because he got a yellow card. Ben White had a good game today. Ben White had a good game today. Zuma, Mendy, Rice, they tried. No one was scintillating today. Even when Marino come on, I don't think he had a touch of the ball after that. When he came on, I don't really feel like how many touches did he have a ball. We didn't create any chances for him. Didn't get no shots on goal. I actually don't know what to say, people. My head is gone. Maybe I'll do another match reaction tomorrow. I don't know. But right now, I am disappointed. Disappointed. Mikel Arteta tried to change the game. I wasn't expecting halftime substitutions because he doesn't do that, but we needed it and he did it. And like I said, Trossard gets us level, but we didn't go on. The same thing against 10-men Chelsea. When you expect us to come up for the second half and go on and really put the pressure on them, we didn't do it. And we didn't do it again against Aston Villa. And there were points where that game was going backwards and forwards like a basketball match. There was no point of control in that game for Arsenal. There was no point where we were like the dominant team consistently. And I was like, you know, we're going to go on top and we're going to get the goal. A short spell after halftime was it. After that, it was Aston Villa's. The match was Aston Villa's. And they won it fair and square. I have nothing else to say. They won the game fair and square. So that's it. That's it. Buendia gets his goal. Bedlam. So where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? We've got a game against Wolves next weekend, the bottom side. We got Club Rouge midweek, so host of changes in the Champions League. Rest the players. Players need rest. Need to rotate the squad. Players need a rest. I want Norgard to start that game. I don't want to see Odegaard. I want to see Gyökeres start. The players that need minutes need to start. I want Jesus to start that game. Disappointing. Absolutely disappointing. And we need to lick our wounds. We need to lick our wounds. And if you want to win a Premier League, it's not going to be easy. We know that. We know that. But that performance was poor today. And I never want to see that again. The Aston Villa fans that I was speaking to in the comments as well. Like I said, you lot have a right to be confident because your team is on the up. And now you got, 7 wins in a row in all competitions, I believe now. 7 wins in a row. It's not bad at all. I know what that feels like. And it feels nice. So I know you lot are happy right now. And then to beat the league leaders, Aston Villa, you lot in a title race now. I'm going to answer that question. Are Aston Villa in a title race now? What are you lot saying? What are you lot saying? Can you rival us and Man City for a title? Let's go. Let's go. And well, guess what? We're going to see you again on the 30th of December at the Emirates. So we're going to see you again. This is part 1. This is part 1. This is part 1. I genuinely did not think we'd lose today. I did not think we'd lose today, but on the whole, we deserve to lose as a team. Make sure you subscribe to Arsenal TV, like the video. I'm out. Peace.